Hey guys, Staff Sergeant Moe. I know it's been a couple days. Hey, we got a little bit of work. Jamey got a little bit of work done. All the weeds down there. And I needed rest. Like, my brain shut off kind of rest. So I just like rested there. We did get air conditioning in. I'll show you that here in a second. We had a couple different ones we had to go through to get to the right temperature. But Jamey got the rest of these weeds. You know how we clean this patio? Jamey still had all the weeds. You could see the stain from the weeds. That's how far out grown out the weeds were. So you just wanted to clear away here. Let's see here. Let's get you to where we have one air conditioner that was donated to us by a friend and supporter of all that we all do, not just what Jamey and I are doing. So we got that, and it really does help. And then our fans are working. The DIY stuff with having to refill it with ice and everything, it was barely helping. This is helping a lot more. So we got ice still. We've still got some liquids. We can use some more food here soon, but I'll go out and get that soon. We got a lot of liquids though. And we got more liquids here still. We got potable water. We don't have the showers built yet. There's the kitty food here. Let me show you where. Kitty's been coming around a lot. I had spent some time with Kitty Liberty this morning. He moved the bowl into the shade back here so that the aluminum doesn't get. And then I'm going to add some dewormer after I get the cat used to eating this food. I want to make sure the cat likes the food because it's healthy food, and cats are really picky sometimes about healthy food. Hey Josh, I see a text from Josh. So, we've cleared this much out so far. There's our pile, our new pile. We're going to pile everything over there. And this is what we still have. As you can see, trash and weeds. What we still work on. But this is our stopping point right here. Clearing this out because we hear that there's going to be a trailer here soon. So we wanted to stop what we're doing and get to work on that. For the porta potties, we got word that the guy that was donating porta potties or helping with porta potties can't deliver here because that was out in Pahrump and he doesn't have his business license out here. So we're going to look, there's another number. He did make a recommendation and he told John Lamb about it. He made a recommendation. As you can see, the ground's a lot cleaner here. It'll be good for RVs inside here, but we still have land out there for more RVs outside that fence, all the way up to the second electrical pole, all the way down following those electrical poles down the blue building. So RVs can come here. And we've heard we're going to have one. We're going to clear this whole area out for the one. We're not sure if we feel it's shady or, we want to leave it up to the person to decide. So we're going to clear the whole area. But back here, or, we're going to clear that over there too and restock the wood elsewhere. Because some of that wood's usable and we might be able to use it inside the house for some construction. Oh, it did help us, Dawn. Thank you. Yeah, it was temporary, but it helped. So we're just manhandling this today until we get the dump and until we get latrines. We have a bucket we're using right now. And I know how to actually still, from my soldier days, burn any material like that in the right container, provided I get one of those. Or dig a cat hole and bury it. But we're still working on the porta potties because, well, let's see here. Where did I leave off? I'm bouncing around too much. John was going to give us another number. He's going to get that other number to us, John Lamb. The guy is making a recommendation of a guy in this area. So we'll go in that direction. And I'll talk to the person that wanted to donate money. For now, I think we'll just get one since we were supposed to have a new camper here yesterday, but that person didn't come yet. Everybody's kind of loosey-goosey on their own time. And I know there's going to be an RV here soon, so we're getting ready for that. And as far as inside the house, just doing some cleanup and everything there, but we'll make more progress hopefully later on that, because we do think that it would be beneficial to go inside the house for people once we make it hospitable in there. But we're fine. We're doing fine out in our tent right now. We've had visitors check on us. You know, we've had David Fleeman, Greg Wellen, Roger Roots, Elaine. We've had people come here and check in on us and other friends. So we haven't had any problems. Nobody approach us. Nobody harass us. You know, the helicopters are allowed at night, but, you know, a lot of those helicopters that are going continuously over our head at night are the tourist type ones. So that's about it. That's where we are. So I see, I'm barely on Facebook right now because I wanted to keep my brain off of it. I know there's drama out there. I'm not going to address any of the drama. I want nothing to do with it. Hey, John, nice to see you. I think my focus is going to be here to get this lifted up for other supporters that want to come. I know other people are coming, like John Lamb's going to come. Yeah, those bugs are cool. That's in another yard. All those different cars that could be rebuilt one day if the frames are good enough. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm not going to go over the particulars of John Lamb's travels, but he'll be here. Want to give him his privacy. And I don't have the news right now. I think that your best bet is to, since I'm going to be working out here in the dirt, rely on Andrea Parker only, and anybody surrounding her down at the courthouse. I think we all know that she does a fantastic job, and she doesn't need anybody, you know, step on her toes or interference or anything like that. She does a freaking awesome job. I feel that this mission is also important to get more supporters that are standing with her. I'd like to see more people at court standing with her, though. I'd like to be there with her, too, but I'm not going to leave Jamey here by himself all day. So we get more campers that are interested. We'll have this hospitable soon. The sooner we have more bodies to actually help us out with the labor, the sooner one of us can get to court and also be a body down at court. So that is still a mission I'd like to make happen. But I'm not necessarily needed. I think you all are needed. We need lots of people there. So, I mean, the sooner we get some hands on here, I can get it back out there, yeah. And then the sooner we get a lot of people standing next to all the loved ones. You know, you got Stephen Stewart, and we've got sentencing for Greg Burleson today. You know, I mean, there's just a lot of tragic events going on right now today. And yeah, I've gotten the news. I heard news. I don't know if you guys heard. I don't know what the facts are, but I heard news about Ace Baker might have been taken in and he's having a mental evaluation. I don't know the truth. I don't know the details. I am worried. I called his phone and it went straight to his voicemail. I don't know that I know him well enough for me to be someone he'd ever talk to. I only got to know him a little bit, you know. No, if you're recouping, you're not able-bodied, I understand, guys. I'm really trying to be very specific to the people that are able, good morning, Peggy, that are able-bodied and able to make it somehow, make it happen, even if you spend, you know, a day and rotate out with other people. I mean, if we had a bunch of people coming this way and only can spend a little bit of time and they got to go home, but a bunch more people keep coming, you know, it'd be nice to see something like that for the families, for their loved ones, and for the P3, to have everybody in that courtroom filling it up. I think it's important for their morale. I think it's important for the morale of their loved ones. I know we all know Andrea Parker's doing a fantastic job, but I'd like to see more people standing. And so I know she's loved by many, and she is well cared for, so I'm not demeaning that. But I'd love to see a crowd, a huge crowd. But not just around her. There's other loved ones there that need our love and care. And I know she knows and she wants that for others. This isn't about her, and she never makes this about her, ever. She just does a fantastic job reporting. My My heart's bleeding for all of them. Sucks being out in this dirt right here, right now, but I think it's also important that there are people that say they're going to be here, but they can't afford to be here. So, hey, I know it's not like the Hilton or anything. It's far from it, but we are working really hard at making this safer and hospitable. I mean, look at what we did already to the backyard back there on the cement. If you watch the prior videos, that was all nasty. It was all bad. All right, we did that. Just Jamey and I. We had a little bit of help with Roger Roots and Mona at one point. Well, really, I mean, if we can get that much done, and we could have done a little bit more in the last couple days, but we needed rest. It's hot. It's tiring. Temperatures cooled down just a little bit, though, today. And yesterday, the last couple days actually weren't as hot. So that's good news. So, you know, and if you need to stay in a comfortable place, there's other homes and residences that other people know about, as well as myself. We can help you find yourself a room for free in a Patriots or supporters home where you'll have a shower and a bedroom or a bed or a couch, if that's all you need. There are at least 4 homes that I know of that want to open their homes up to you guys. So there's that, first and foremost, especially for those that need to be out of the elements here. Although we're trying to get that house where we can make it safer to stay, at least have a cot in there and put your bags down and know that you're not standing on top of nasty stuff or needles or germs. Thank you. Yeah, the weather is much more improved. I have rested well. I feel very able-bodied, very dirty, but able-bodied today. I haven't even gone back to the host home that was hosting us to go take my shower yet. I'm just sitting through it, but I've been through worse in Iraq, so I'm not worried about it. But you don't want to come too close to me right now. I smell bad. I'm not even putting the camera on me. I look bad. But anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go for right now. I wanted to give you an update. We still need a dumpster here, too, so I still need to contact somebody who volunteered that. Well, John's also helping with that, too. So John said he'll get in touch with that guy. He just hasn't, you know, he's been busy with his family and the loss of his brother. So, Eric, what's going on here? This is Camp Liberty, the Camp Liberty Annex. This is in Las Vegas, just a few blocks away from the courthouse. And we're making this a viable location. We're trying to make it hospitable. We've already cleaned up, like what you see all down here. A lot of that, and that was all up here on that cement. And we cleared all that. So now we're going to make these neater piles, right, until we get a dumpster. But we're also clearing back here for RVs and things. See all that dirt right there? That's all clean. Here's where we stopped. Just a few minutes before the video. We're actually getting the weeds out, and there's a lot of garbage inside the weeds. Bottles and glass bottles and hubs and bolts and weird things, just weird stuff. So that people who want to be here for free, that want to travel out here but can't afford the lodging in Las Vegas, but want to be close to the courthouse. We're 2 minutes away from the courthouse by car. I think walking distance is like 10 minutes. Something like that. So, just a few blocks away from the courthouse. So you could stay here for free with us. We're going to make the inside of the house hospitable too. We still have a lot of work on that. There's just some things that are hanging us up on that, but we're going to get there. But we sure could use more hands to help us here. Eric would love that. Whatever, you know, I mean, so far, you know, we've had a lot of offers and opportunities. And I think some people really intend to come through, but they have schedules and they have work, they have lives. So we're here all day. We're not leaving. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep making more areas of this hospitable for others. But still, remember, there are other residences with more comfort and showers, rooms, or couches that you can look into first. Just contact one of us, especially if you have a weaker constitution for this. But the more numbers we have here, safety in numbers, but we have not experienced any form of harassment whatsoever. Okay, Eric, I'll look out for that. If you do come down here, the address, here, I'll give it to you guys in here, but the address is at the top of this post. But here you go. Here it is again. The address is in that little phrase right there. All right. Bring your work gloves. Bring some extra rakes, shovels, push brooms. We can line the fence with flags. That's a great idea. But I can't do everything. So all the good ideas that you guys have for extracurricular activity and showing our support and love and patriotism, bring it here. Bring it here and hook us up. Right now, we're doing the dirty work right now. I'm focused on that right now. I can't focus on everything at once. We were fortunate and blessed to get a really large response for air conditioning. So if you have more good ideas, bring them down here. Meet us down here. Help us out. We can certainly use a helping hand. We just, you know, we can only do so much. And we're not going to leave each other alone here either. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much, dear. And we still want to build some showers. I want to get some PV. You know what? And that's what I can use the money and put it towards right now. Any money that's donated right now, I still want to go shopping. Maybe not today, because today I'm just going to do more dirt work. And then get into a shower finally tonight, hopefully. And want to start building those showers that we're going to put on that side of the building right there. We got the water bladders for it. Anyways, I know everybody was like kind of worried. We were fine. We were fine. There was nothing to worry about. Really, sometimes you just need to shut down. And there's a lot of drama. And it's very easy to get caught up in it if you don't just stay away. So I stay away. I chose to stay away for a little while and veg out a little bit. We were comfortable in our tent. We weren't harassed. We've had no problems. I'm enjoying getting to know Kitty Liberty. And I'm back to work today. This morning I spent some time. Kitty Liberty has a friend that's also black and white. They were hanging out on this side of the fence before coming over. She didn't come over. I think she's a female. They were hanging out over here. There's water. Somebody keeps bringing water with rocks in it. Well, now we have really fresh water out there. I'll get that put in the shade here in a second. It was shady a second ago, but here comes the sun. So, yeah. I mean, basically, we're just holding the fort down, waiting for more participants. Yeah, I've seen enough of the drama to now just stay out of it, keep my head low, and I don't want to step on people's toes. So, you know, I just want to focus on a mission like this that might be helpful for those. I want to encourage people to get out here, but, you know, I figured, well, put a little effort into bringing something to fruition that's free, you know, and those that have the money at least to travel out here, even if it's for a day or two, to show their love and support to the family members of the P3 on trial right now. And for Greg Burleson for sentencing, we've got people convicted here already. Todd Engel and Greg Burleson. And I just think that it's imperative that those loved ones, I mean, we can't, those that are convicted, it is not over. They still have the right to appeal, and I hope they do. That's got to be, it's what Jason Patrick's going through. Dwayne Emmer, we still have Oregon. Jason Patrick, Dwayne Emmer, Jake Ryan, and Daryl Thorne, who have been convicted in Oregon. It is not a time to abandon them or forget them ever just because of convictions. Those are exactly the convictions we don't want and exactly what we got to rally against. We know it's wrong. We know the courts manipulated this. We know the judges and the prosecutors are manipulating for convictions. So no conviction is acceptable. So we got to keep fighting against it, guys. But right now I'm making this mission here kind of my priority. So people, those that want to stand on the ground and observe what we're observing and show their love and support to the P3 and to the families, just by being there for them, by giving them a hug, something, anything, waving a flag. I don't care what it is. I don't make fun. It's nothing. There's nothing light about doing that. When you come out of your way from other locations, and sometimes people come from very far, you're doing a huge thing. It's huge. And so I encourage that. I encourage more to come. I encourage them to come now. There's a trial happening right now, and it's going, I mean, you can look at it two ways. The evil that's being conducted is so bad, from what I'm hearing from Andrea's reports and what I've seen already, the couple days I got to spend there when we first got here, it's so bad in there that it's got to be an acquittal. So I'm hopeful there's going to be an acquittal. It seems like the jury is really seeing through the government's bullshit and lies. I think even the government knows that, and they don't even care anymore. But I can't hold my breath and get my hopes up too high either, because this regime is just pure evil. But I tell you what, whichever way it goes, this is historical, and you're going to want to be there for the family, whether it's good or bad. They need you. They need you. And the P3 need to see your faces there. They do. It does really pump up their morale. I barely even know the guys here in Nevada. They smile so much, and they don't even know me, you know, not that well, but they smile at me so much. Like, they're just so happy. So I encourage you to be part of that, you know, to be part of that. Please. Like I always say, we have a teaspoon of the ingredient. We have some. We have some people that come. And thank God for them. Thank God for them so far. But we need a tablespoon. We need a tablespoon. We need more people that are willing to come and stand with the loved ones, you know, and not to bring more stress or strife or drama. Just give them a hug. Wave a couple flags. Do some marches. Stand with us in circles of prayer. It's really that easy. So I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to seek out the loved ones of each of the defendants and be there for them. And if you don't have a place to stay, I can help you. I'm willing to take myself away from the work I usually do, because it's being done so good already by one of the loved ones herself, Andrea Parker. You know, that there's no reason why I can't just put myself into this mission and make it viable for other people to come. There's other houses. Again, there's other houses that will take you in if you need more comfort. And then there's here, if you can handle this. And it's going to get more comfortable as we go, as we build it up. And John's going to make sure I get that trailer from the prior Camp Liberty. So there's going to be a kitchen here soon, all kinds of stuff. And Jamey and I are doing it without all those supplies. So I know you guys can do it. We certainly can use a little bit, you know, care packages, you know, some foods and things here and there so that we're not running around with our heads cut off to the store all the time. But right now, I got us loaded up the other day, about $200 worth of groceries about 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. We're running low on that already. But, you know, we'll keep getting it, or, you know, hopefully other provisions come in. And as we grow as a camp, the provisions will grow. I know God will take care of us, so I have a lot of faith in that. And so far, so good. We have not had any problems, and it's just 2 of us. So imagine how much safer people feel being here when there's 10 of us or 20. All right? I know, if you can't physically stand, I know. I'm not talking to those that cannot. I've been there, Peggy, where I could not physically stand. I have truly been there, so I understand. And all I could do was Facebook and network and share media and stuff like that. And I still get sick often, so in the winters especially. And then the last 2 days I didn't feel too good, and I rested. You know, but I'll rest too. I can't be as active as other people 24/7. I can't do every march. I do get weak. I do get tired. But Nancy, I just received that PayPal. The banner just came up. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you very, very much for that. I really appreciate that, honey. But really, too, what we really, really want to see is more people. I want to see them here, not for us. I want to see them here for the loved ones and for the P3. I want the P3 to see a bunch of new faces every day in that courtroom. That's my dream anyway. So it's up to you guys. And we'll make this land viable for a free place to stay for those that can handle. It's only a few blocks away from the courthouse too, so you'll save money on gas, you'll save money on lodging, and if we get you know, Camp Liberty type provisions and support for food like we did last time, you'll save money all the way around. You'll almost be here almost for free. Almost for free. We're trying to make sure that we build an area that takes care of those supporters, that take the time out of their schedules to show some love to the family and loved ones and to the P3. That's my goal here. So I'm going to keep pushing for that. I keep hearing people are coming, and and I know John will be here soon. John does intend to stay here. So we're gonna be ready for him. And the trailer that comes with the old Camp Liberty provisions. I'm excited to see those things because we get a lot more done with some of those things a lot faster. But we also would get a lot more done a lot faster with extra hands. So we need you. We actually need you here. You know, the money helps me to go out and get the things we need as we go, but it's only 2 of us, so it's slow going, you know. And I needed rest. I'm not the healthiest person to be doing this. So, and, well, that's all I got to say for today. If anything new comes up today, I'll do another update. I love you guys. I thank you guys for all your love and support. Thank you for holding us up in your prayers. We are being kept safe. God is with us. I absolutely feel, I can't believe I'm in a place like this, but I'm calm. You know, I'm not all freaked out, or reminds me of Iraq, but yet I'm not suffering through any of this. It gets hot, then I lay down, you know? Yeah, Larry. Here, I'll bring you guys back in there one more time for those of you that are just getting on. So, oh, the AC you bought, Larry, that's going into the house. We need to get more electrical stuff. I'm sorry. I know what you're talking about, Larry. This is a different one that was donated just for the tent, and it's helping significantly. All right, but the one that you bought is still in its box. I have to get more of these cords right here that go into the house because I can't power the tent and the house on the same cord at the same time. So basically, once we move into the house, here soon, and put our cots in there and take our tent down. And the other thing I'm warned about is we can't have the AC, that unit, and other units on the same electrical cord. It'll need more than one electrical cord to be safe. That, or we'll need to have like that power box fixed. And there's people that talk about fixing it, but I don't know the extensive work that's going to entail with that. So it's kind of, I don't know, we get an offer here and we think it's going to get done, and I don't know. And then we get told it's not going to work that way. Or Jamey advises me it's not going to work that way because I have big dreams. Yeah, the AC's working in there. Barb, I was just about to let everybody go because I've made this video long enough, but everything's going fine down here. So if you guys want to rewatch this video, I'm going to hit finish and let you guys rewatch it. I just wanted you guys to know all is good, and this portion is where we left off, and I'm going to continue. Jamey will come back. I saw him get on the phone, so he'll come back. That's where we stopped here. All that ground now is clean there. And there's where the worst of it is. Yeah, and the temperatures are a little better today than usual. So we're going to get through this. All right, guys. I love you guys. I want you guys to take care too, all right? Hold the families up in prayers. Hold the families up. Hold the P3 up. I don't know. Pray over the enemy. And it's hard for me to, but I try to. Pray that God intervenes in his way with his will. And, you know, that's hard for me to spit out. But pray for the enemy. I got to go, Charles. I got to get back to work. Or I'm going to run out of energy just standing here talking. And I need to let y'all go. I need to get back to work. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. But I am going to put the phone back in the tent where it belongs, where it's cool, because it's already getting hot in my hand right now. Yeah, the enemy needs way more than prayers, of course, but that's God's plan, not mine. And I just pray that God's will is done right now. Yeah, sometimes when someone says I can't do something, I go and do it. When the doctors say I can't do things, I go and do it. I hear you. All right, guys. I'm getting back to work. I'm putting the phone away for a little bit. So you guys, remember, watch the other pages that are actually down there at the courthouse. They're the ones with the viable reports. I'm only a few blocks away from the courthouse, but I'm dirty as all heck, and they don't need to be seeing me. So right now, until we get this project off the ground and get more campers here and make it safe. And I already talked about Kitty Liberty earlier, but I'll just say real quick one more time. Kitty Liberty and I visited this morning. And here's Kitty Liberty's food. Okay. And then the water bill. I'll be putting the dewormer in here soon. I need to move that down to the shade. It was shaded here a little bit ago. It was all shady. It really was. There we go. All right. Kitty Liberty as well. And there's another black and white kitty. I think of the female that I finally saw for the first time today. But she stayed on the other side of the fence. So she might be Kitty Freedom. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if she joins us. But, you know, sometimes cats that have been living out here are feral and skittish, and, you know, give it time. We're giving them time. Kitty Liberty likes us, though, very, very much. He has holes. Jamey said he finds his way into the house. Look at Jamey's taking our trash out. He finds his way into the house and shelters in there as well. Jamey said he got to visit with him in the house yesterday. Yeah, I'm not going to be on my PMs though, Charles. I got to get back into the dirt, back to work. I don't really have time for all the conversations and chatting right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I got to keep going. And these live updates are awesome during my break times. So I will try to keep them going when I can. The last couple days was just me resting. No reason to get on when there's very little getting done. And now we're back to work. Talk to you guys later. I will. Bye, Charles. Bye, everybody. Prayers for you all. Hey, Michelle. I love you guys.
Found a
Bye.
mantis. I put him up on the wall and he stayed and he's watching. He's not having a successful time. Oh, look. Oh.
He didn't fall all the way.
But there he is. Look, he sees the camera. It's okay, love. There you go. Whoopsie.
Did he fall in the hole?
Yeah, he's in the hole.
He's climbing out.
He's climbing out? Okay, good. So, like, we got him down there from that grass down there. He came crawling, running out. So, Jamey and I loving interesting animals and insects.
All animals.
All animals and insects. We're both very sappy people.
Even spiders. I love spiders.
He loves...
Moe does not.
I do not love spiders. There is a special place for all spiders that come across my path, though, huh? Called Spider Heaven. Yes, I am a spider terrorist.
Unless I can save them.
Unless he can save them before they cross my path. If they cross my path and go their own direction and do not come my direction, I will let them live. Especially when I'm out in the wild, so to speak, in their domain. I will avoid them and let them be. But if they are in my home or my patio, my personal AO of any kind, I will kill them. But I try not to. I'll let Jamey save them if he's nearby. Let's see if he's coming up out of the hole. This is for a praying mantis. Can you see him?
No, he's still sitting in the same spot, cleaning his hands.
Oh, I don't think they'll be able to see inside the hole. Cleaning his hands. We have a camper here. His name is Robert. And right off the bat, I enslaved him immediately. With no promises of anything good. Other than to steal liberty from these guys. And we got Jamey hard at work. Now I want to show you guys what we've accomplished so far. As you guys saw, we got that back corner. If you watched this morning's earlier video, we got that back corner there done. Almost halfway, but not quite halfway. Well, we went beyond halfway. That's just a big old pile of it. But that's all raked underneath it too. I just made a new pile. And it seems to be a good pile. There we go, right there. See, I get to do live stream videos while the men are working now. Ha! Just kidding. I'm jumping back in it. This is my break. They watched me do this for a minute. So we still got, here, that pile there was this morning's, right? And then that was over there. Picked that up. I was careful with snakes and whatever else is crawling around out here. And we still got all that to take to the dump. And we're going to break that wood down. Some of that wood could be good enough to use for inside the house for certain projects, or the shower projects even. Although I could do PVC piping and tarps, but Jamie thinks that we have enough strong enough wood in here to build the shower out of wood. We'll still need the pallets and a like drain-like system that we're gonna work on. The property next door is also the same owner, so we'll be able to work something there on the side of the fence in there or something that's non-intrusive, but will allow water to drain away from us. So we're on our breaks, we're planning and plotting more ideas, conspiring how to improve this location, and having another camper. Hey, Maureen. Yep, definitely need the dumpster. Or, well, and then Robert's got a friend that has a trailer that we might just take several loads of it to. We might just do that, and that's free. Then we don't have to use donation money to pay for all that, other than the dump itself will cost money. I don't know how much it costs out here yet.
I found a nickel.
That's how we get paid right there. That goes into the fundraiser.
Ah, damn it, it's Canadian.
Ah, shit. Canadian nickels.
Well, if I ever go to Canada, I'll have 5 cents.
Yeah, fire works better, except that attracts the attention of police, and we're in the city limits here, so I don't need them to coming over to say hello for any reason. We don't need any more attention than we already have with them flying over and watching. And homeless people, they're probably paying off to walk by and check us out. They did. There was like a whole group that somebody who lives near here said they'd never seen a whole group of homeless people walk through, and then they sat right out here on the other side of the fence on the private property. That's still private property on the other side of the fence. And they all like just sat down there. It was the other morning, but they didn't talk to us. They didn't harass us or nothing. They just plopped down and sat in the dirt. Just maybe watching, who knows. It's suspected by the people that live here nearby that that's never happened before, and they might have been sent, given a little bit of money or something, or maybe even drugs, who knows, to just spy on us for a little bit. But I think at the time we were napping. So I don't think they saw anything. It was on my first day of rest the other day, day before yesterday. But still, nobody's harassing us, nobody's talking to us. Homeless do walk by, and they usually say absolutely nothing. So like what is normal around here is, we'll see, like you just saw a couple people with suitcases and bags. We see them go in and out, back to that alleyway, 1 or 2 at a time. That's about it. So we're getting garbage as we're getting weeds without a weed whacker. I gotta say, Jamie is the king. Michelle Arnett says Jamie is the king weed slayer. The king weed slayer, Jamie. He is. Here's his cut. I want to show you a difference. Jamie went to go get his food, right? But before he did, this is his cut. Can you guys see that? It's hard to see my, let me see if I can see my, all right, that's how close he can cut it, right? Now you're gonna be able to tell the difference where I took over. Yeah, that's where I took over. That's my cut. Yeah, I suck. Yeah. And then Jamie comes back to work here. Yeah, that's Jamie, all clean. Yeah. So you can totally tell the difference. Jamie, Moe, and Jamie. Jamie, all clean. All Jamie. He is the weed, so I would never be able to cut that close. Look at that. With just the tools that we have, he kicks major ass. All right. Just wanted to share with you guys that we had a buddy. That means I can go to court tomorrow. So definitely taking that shower tonight, shaving my legs and becoming a woman again, huh?
Someone showed up.
Someone showed up. Someone showed up. And I get to go to court because Jamey will have a buddy here. And I feel a lot better about that. So, yeah, I need to become a woman again. That's what I need to do. Isn't that a lot of work, Michelle? He did good, huh? Crazy stuff. Small campfire, yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, I already read that. Definitely need a dumpster. Yeah, we'll get the trailer.
You do a temperature overlay?
I should do a temperature overlay. That'd be awesome. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. But we are taking lots of breaks. Lots of breaks. Robert, you've already had one break, huh?
Yeah.
You're on your second now. See, yeah, we're not kidding with breaks. We're not playing.
No, you can only put a good 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes is all you can do safely out here.
Yeah.
And this is my 10, 15 minute break on live. Although I need more juice. Need some Gatorade. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Get some more fluid in me. And, oh God, I smell bad. That's the first time I sniffed myself. Oh my God.
Don't smell yourself.
Ew, yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Ew. Ain't no man getting near me out here, let me tell you. I'm safe. This is my safety. My safety net is being all dirty. My safety aroma. Being all dirty. Oh yeah. Oh damn. That's the last time I ever sniffed myself. Alright guys. Talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye. So I ended the last video talking about my personal hygiene, and then I'm gonna go take a shower tonight and go to court tomorrow. So I can become a woman again, and then Jamey finds this for me in the dirt. Nail polish.
It's a vintage cream color-ish.
Vintage. That'll go with my skin color, right?
Caution, it might be maybe flammable.
Maybe flammable.
Flammable out in the middle of all this.
Oh jeez, dear Lord. I think it's dried up too. I don't know, Jamey. I don't think that's gonna womanize me.
Just mix it up, stir it up. It should be good.
It should be a little acetone. Throw a little acetone in that.
Shake
Yeah.
it for a couple days.
We think we're funny. Oh, by golly. Yeah. Thanks, Jamey. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Ah.
Do what I can.
Right. Always taking care of me, brother. All right. Dear God, help me.